now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification bell so you catch every video when I drop it. Now, we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. We're going to do another reaction to Dub's channel, and it's titled Breaking. Tory Lanez attacker had the worst charges. Dubs is going to give us more intel on the suspect, and we're going to definitely get to the bottom of this, let you guys get a clear picture of the person that attacked Tory Lanez. Speaking of Tory Lanez, man, his team came together today. They say, you know what? We can't take no more of this, man. We're not going to let this man sit here and go through it. The bodyguard, the security guard, whoever he is, breaks his silence and tell everything, including the shooter and the Megan Thee Stallion, all that old fiasco that went down a couple of years ago. They definitely getting down to the bottom of it. Tory Lanez might be walking home. So let's get to this right here, man. It's Dub's reaction, and he gonna give us more intel on the suspect that attacked Tory Lanez. Let's go.
Everybody, welcome back to the channel. New video. I've been doing a lot of videos on this Tory Lanez thing, right? And you know, a lot of people were putting out a lot of stuff, and you know, I did my videos just saying how in my head, in my mind, nothing about this attack on Tory Lanez seems legit. As far as there's no way that the dude that hit him is a GP inmate. Now, as you see from the thumbnail and the title, there is a person with the same exact name, Santino Casio, who in 2002 killed his, at the age of 20, Santino Sonny Casio killed his 13-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah, this dude is a monster, man. He's a monster. No wonder why he got up on Tory Lanez and handled his business. This is not nothing new to him. Handling this kind of business just so happened to be his, I guess, his go-to thing, getting cracking. But he got a 13-year-old girlfriend. He unalived his 13-year-old girlfriend. Yeah, he's all the way out of pocket, straight foul. And I'm surprised nobody didn't do nothing to him in the California prison system. I guess that's why Dub's saying this can't be a GPR, because the Southsiders definitely would have handled their business on him. But Tory Lanez, he's famous. I wouldn't expect him to be on a GPR. There's nothing wrong with him going to a PCR because he's famous. But if he's on the 50-50 yard, then hey, more power to him. Whatever the case may be, I don't put nothing past him because he's not a gang member. He's not a banger. He's a musician. He's an actor. So I don't
say that again.
I don't expect nothing. Let's get back to this though.
A 20-year-old with the same exact name as the guy that attacked Tory Lanez in 2002. He was allegedly he killed, was found guilty of killing a 13-year-old girl that lived with him, ran away from home, and was his girlfriend.
Wow.
This goes back to everything I said in my other videos. There ain't no, Tory Lanez is in protective custody. I don't know who these dudes are. I don't know who these dudes are that Spider Loc talked to, but if they are saying they are on the same yard with Santino Casio,
basically what he's saying, if they on the same yard, then they on the PC yard as well as Tory Lanez and the suspect that attacked Tory Lanez. I don't know. They didn't have the 50-50 yard thing when I was incarcerated. I'm lost here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody that's incarcerated, the who's who, some of them guys could tell you exactly what's going on in this situation right here. If those guys are on the yard, what kind of situation they in, I don't know. They didn't have that when I was in there, the 50-50 yard. That's something new. Like I say, I haven't been in prison since I got out of prison in 2013. Anything after that, I don't know what they got going on in prison.
I don't see how that's a 50-50 yard with those kind of charges. Santino Casio, obviously, had some bad charges and was on the yard that was built for him. I stick to it to where I've seen what he looks like. I see that he has a satanic pentagram on him. The way his tattoos look, I don't see this as an individual that's playing with a full deck. Obviously, with the charges that he has, the murder he was convicted of, ain't nothing cool about that guy.
I seen the post from WAC 100 where he's saying somebody sent him. That was a hit. Somebody sent him, and it could be. Who the perfect person to find to do a hit? A J-Cat. Somebody that's not playing with a full deck, that'll go for anything. He probably got paid. We don't know. I'm just going off what WAC 100 said earlier. Somebody sent that dude. It had to have been a hit, and he fit the description. A torpedo. Somebody with no common sense to go on a mission with no permission.
I see that they're saying in the media that he has an assault with a deadly weapon on his jacket. He was also caught another case for possession of a weapon. I don't know. I mean, imagine this dude who has victimized a child, and now Tory Lanez has those type of charges.
Tory Lanez doesn't have those type of charges. Tory Lanez is not in there for messing with no child. Tory Lanez is in there for a shooting that we just found out today he had nothing to do with. His lawyers came out, his bodyguard came out today, and they said, you know what? He didn't do it. We coming clean. Let's get back to this.
I'm willing to bet that he's an EOP, but we refer to as a J-Cat.
J-Cat. Yeah, J-Cat.
Meaning somebody on medication.
Exactly.
Those guys, you know, when I was in Pelican Bay, B facility, 3 building, B and C section had EOP dudes. A section was GP. And those EOPs used to come out to yard with all of us. And I remember during the riot, there were some EOPs that got hit. And, you know, they used to try to mingle EOPs with GPs. And there were times where EOPs got killed in the cell, or the EOPs killed somebody in the cell. I can remember clearly a specific case where an EOP, he killed someone who was related to someone, and that person got out of the shoe and wound up in that same, actually in Tehachapi, same prison, and wound up stabbing the sergeant that okayed that move. Once again,
that's one thing about jail. A dude could be a snitch up in there. Dude could be everything up in there. But them dudes are still criminals. Them dudes get a hold to a knife. They going to get a knife because they already fear for their life anyway. And once they get their hands on a knife, even if you come at them, they already shaking in their boots, they going to bust on you. You're going to get stabbed. You're going to get blasted out your boots if they have a weapon on them, because they already in fear as it is.
In Tehachapi, right? But so for all these people that you know, they were saying it was a Southsider that hit him, that's definitely not a Southsider, definitely not a Norteño, definitely not a Bulldog. That's someone.
Well, I'm glad he said that. Let's make my correction, because I did title it Southsider. But coming to find out, I seen in the comment section, a lot of people said he wasn't a Southsider. He wasn't a Norteño. He wasn't a Bulldog. So he was just a J-Cat, I guess. So that cleared that up. Thank you, Duz, for clearing that up for everybody. He wasn't a Southsider.
One who does not live a GP life. And so for everybody getting riled up and wanting to say that there's going to be a race war, that guy is not considered part of anybody's race. And if we're going to listen to the story that Poetic Flaco told, that Tory Lanez has all this money and he's paying for people to, you know, be his bodyguards and his muscle and all that. You know, perfect example when Poetic Flaco says that Tory Lanez is excelling at being a convict. This weirdo should have never been able to get within 10 feet of him.
Right.
So Tory Lanez learned a valuable lesson.
I hope he learned a valuable lesson. Get you a pitch style. Don't be in there with that workout shit. That workout shit don't work in prison. You could be the biggest dude up in prison, and it could be something as big as this that'll send you on to God. You'll wake up saying, man, how the hell did I get here? You know what I'm saying? So you better get you a shank, Tory Lanez, or what you doing right now, trying to get out. Hopefully you got some action. They could look at your case again, and you would get out with this new evidence that they got proven that it wasn't you. What y'all think? Leave y'all comments in the comment section. Y'all go over there and follow Dubs or subscribe to Dubs channel. Watch the rest of the video. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.